Oh, shirt's kind of wrinkled in. It's a work shirt, play shirt. All right, here we go. Anybody on there yet? I'm sitting here waiting. I'm here out here in the man cave. Uh, I'm in my kitchen. Good morning, Chris. All right. Chris McKenzie Thompson. All right, first one. Yeah, good morning. Good morning, Christy. Christy Williams is here. Linda is here. Good morning, Linda. Um, all right, yeah, we have a good morning. Good morning, D. Lisa. I couldn't see Alexis. I better clean my glasses. Good morning, guys. Good seeing you guys. I was going to be outside this morning. Stop. Shouldn't eat so fast. I was going to be outside. Good morning there, guys. Good morning, Sue. Patty. Well, stop eating so fast. These two little boys of mine come out here, and they wanted some treats, and I give them treats, and they gobble them down, and they get choked. Okay. Yeah, so I know Ronnie's going to say, my Lord, look at that wrinkled shirt. It was in a drawer. It's my play clothes. Y'all have play clothes? I have play clothes. And I just dug it out and put it on. If it's wrinkled, it won't be wrinkled long. I'll wear it out before the day's over. I'll wear all the wrinkles out of it. I ain't worried about our shirt, is we? Are we? Good morning, Carol, Kadacy, Deborah, Judy, Kate, Jane, Cecilia. Good morning. Vera, good morning, Vera. Michelle, Bob, good morning, Bob. Yeah, Kim lost her little Katie goat, and that was sad. She called me and teary-eyed and crying. Said, Dad, what's wrong, baby? And she says, I lost Katie. And Katie had her ups and downs, it seemed like, from day one. And, yeah, but you get attached to these little guys. You know, you get attached to them. When you raise one on a bottle, and they depend on you. They depend on you for life. I mean, you know, you're it. And you get attached. That little boy out there. Oh, yeah, I'm attached to him already. And he's only, what, a week or two old, you know? If y'all stop doing that kind of stuff, you won't be sitting there choking. I give them both treats, Buster and Woody, and they're trying to outrun the other so they might get an extra treat, you know, and they end up getting choked. It went down wrong. Y'all ever done that? But anyway, yeah, her little goat, I wouldn't have to, you know, take care of it. Sad. I felt so sorry for her. Somebody's under a storm advisory. Cecilia is. Okay. We have winds this morning. We have cloudy, misty air out there. Ben's supposed to come back and finish washing the house, which he can do that even in the rain. Yeah, we got a lot of water going everywhere anyway. But he did a good job on the front and that one side yesterday, and boy, we had trouble. We went through three pressure washers to get that part done. I may have told y'all how it worked out on my video, I'm not sure. But Ellie had borrowed mine, which is a pretty good one. It's not real strong, but it's pretty good. And the rats had chewed the wire off out there at the barn where he left it when he got through with it. So he had bought another one. Anyway, I called him. He said, "Yeah, I bring it right to you." And he showed us the thing was bad. And I said, "Yeah, I can fix that." But he said, "Well, I'm gonna bring you mine for the time being, or use it completely if you want to." Well, yeah, next time you slow down, son. You'll slow down. Uh, so I'm getting stuff to fix that one, put a new card on it. Ben cranks up the LEs, a gasoline one, and it gets going. That buddy's strong. It'll take it. But he actually accidentally got across from the motor there, and he had the power line, the spray line, coming across the motor, and it touched that exhaust, burned a little hole in it. Well, that's rendered that one no pressure. So uh, Kim was talking to G, and she's telling me all the problems. And she said, "Well, I got one. You just come get it. I don't ever use it. I used it one time, and I hate it. I hate it." So I run down and get it. Well, it had O-ring had busted in it. I guess dry rotted, so it needs a new O-rings. So that wasn't working. By that time, I finally get mine back going, and a new card on it. So he's finishing up with that, and I ordered a new hose for his, and ordered some a little set of O-rings, and put new O-rings in Kim's. And hopefully it'll be going if we ever need it. So it was a mess. Anyway, we got it going now. Good morning, Patty. Katie was a good goat. She was a child. She didn't know. Yeah, Katie lived on the back patio, and she was the first thing to see Kim, or first thing Kim saw in the mornings, and the last thing she saw at night, outside. Your little Katie was right there. And just a sweet little goat too, sweet. And all the other goats knew. Good morning, Karen. All the other goats knew there's something different about her, so I think they kind of picked on her. You know, that's why Kim kept her up her closer to her. And they do that. They get goats, or like dogs, cats maybe too, but they get jealous of others that get more loving. I had a great experience this morning. Yeah, first I woke up. Yeah, I woke up. Is it just my signal, or is the video lagging? I'm hoping it's not lagging. I'm out here in my kitchen. So is anybody seeing it kind of dragging or anything? My words are slurred or something? I'm not for sure. Maybe my signal's not good. It's showing I'm getting a signal. Anybody having a problem? Video's fine, Chris? All right. Video's good? Okay. All right. I'm so sorry it's lagging on your end there, sweetie. Everybody says theirs is okay. I get up. I wake up at 4 o'clock every morning, you know, and I should get up. Well, Coda Bear's coming a little bit later today because Dust is on the afternoons now, and so he won't be bringing her probably 9 or 10 o'clock or whatever. So didn't have to get up early. But I like getting up early, and I should have got up. I woke up, and I should have just got up, but I didn't. I laid there, tried to go back to sleep, toss and turn, toss and turn. So finally at 6:30, I said, I got to get up. Got up and got me a cup of coffee. Oh yeah, let's talk for something real fast about prayers. Okay, Dot sent out a message yesterday. Pray for her clients. You know, she's a home nurse, has cancer in it. It took a turn for the worse, and needs prayers. Now God, I know her name, or his name, whichever. And also Ronnie's sister-in-law has, I think, cancer, and they finally just give up and sent her home. Couldn't do no more for her. So keep that family in prayers. And I don't know her name either, but God knows who they are. And if there's others out there sick, you know, it's just pray for each other. This group here is like a big family. You know, we all have our faults. Yeah. Oh, I don't. But no, we all have our faults, and we all have our problems. We all have needs, and we all need prayer, guys, for different issues. You know, I cripple around here every day long, but I'm doing okay, you know. It's just we do what we got to do. A lot of you guys are a lot worse shape than I am. You know, just pray for each other. You know, I pray for my family here. I just pray for you guys, and God knows who needs prayer and stuff. You know, and what need. Everybody needs prayer, I guess, but He knows. Uh, we prayed for old Will, and I think he's doing a lot better. And the better off he gets, the sorrier he gets. Yeah, he about like Ronnie. Pray for Ronnie. You know, and all joking aside, Ronnie's trying to quit smoking. And if any of you guys have ever been there and tried to quit, you know how tough it is. Uh, and it's really eating on him. And he's taking these pills that makes him sick in his stomach. If he even tries to light a cigarette up, and that's probably what it's meant to do, makes him sick. It makes him sick, and gets nauseated. And now he's trying to take something to keep him getting sick. And so it just, and the stuff makes side effects. He can't sleep. He just lays there awake. And you know, somebody like Ronnie, his mind is running everywhere. It's running places it shouldn't be. Pray for him. He's got another week or so, I think, to go with this medication, and hopefully he'll be all right. Just keep everybody in prayer. It's like we're like a family, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I truly do. It's not just people say fans or followers and all that. I ain't like that. It's we're just my people. We're a people here, And anyway, let's get on down the road. I was going out this morning, feed my little boy out there, little Owen. He's crying, wanting to eat. Went out and fed him early because I was up. I might as well go feed him. And I went out on the back patio to let Buster and Woody out, and he heard the door, and he starts that crying stuff. He's a little whiny pot, and so I go back in and make his bottle. And the funny thing was, I went out to feed him. He's in his crate, and I want to let him out of the crate at night, but I still have a problem with him out in the pen at night because he wanders around there like looking over the fence, looking at the house, and all the other goats might be inside the house. He's out there looking, where's PawPaw? Where's PawPaw? And I don't want him doing that. Anyway, I go out there and give him his bottle, and little old Buck over on a platform with his mama gets up. Just walks over like he had good sense. Just walks up there beside me. And I got a bottle in his hand, and he's standing there looking at me, so I start petting him. I pet him all over. I pet him the whole time Owen taking the bottle. And when I had to open the gate and let Owen out, I was feeding him through the crate. Because, man, if you ain't got where to sit down, he'll beat you to death. like a cat. So I opened the door, let him out, and then they both went on over by side, in the little run there, and I was able to make my escape. Hey, good morning, Jackie from Australia. Good morning. Someone's trying to quit smoking. I quit. I'd smoked for years, and it's the hardest thing in the world to do. I was working at the sheriff's office, and I'd sometimes work long hours. I'd smoke 2 packs a day, and sometimes stressed, sometimes just you're tired, but to keep going. But so when I started trying to quit, or did quit, I went cold turkey. I don't know if that's the right way to do it or not. I did it, but I was one miserable person. Good morning there, Jennifer. I was one miserable person. I'd go in the office and everybody in there smoked, and I couldn't stand it. I just get my work, go get in the car. I was better off out there on the road somewhere by myself, doing whatever I had to do, taking reports or serving papers or whatever. I was better off out there by myself and not being around. And then somebody called, hey, stop by, Hanks. you know how it goes, Will. Stop by, have a cup of coffee. And I wanted to, and I would, and sometimes go in there, and in the coffee shops, everybody in there got a cup of coffee in one hand, a cigarette in the other. And there you are, you sitting there trying to drink your coffee, and you're just miserable because you want to you want to smoke one so bad. But every day got a little bit better, and I felt better every day. I mean, it took a while. I'd wake up in the mornings, and my chest be like burning, and you couldn't take a deep breath. And but after a while, yeah, I can take a deep breath now, and now I wake up, knees hurt, legs hurt, feet hurt. Yeah, I ache here and ache there, but I feel good. All right, yeah, 2 packs a day. Whew, that's a lot of cigarettes. And can you imagine when I was smoking? They were 35 cents a pack. Now they're several dollars a pack. Yeah, I'd have to wash dishes somewhere after hours just to pay for cigarettes. All right, you boys happy now? Y'all done stop choking, eat all your treats. Buster done got the chair over here. He's taking him a nap. Go ahead, take it out, Buster. Woody's here beside me on the floor beside my feet. Whoops. Hang on. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, and someone said something about 4 packs. I can't imagine. Cousin and I went to visit my sister and her husband. And my cousin lived up there next to him up there in Louisiana back in the day. And cousin and I, neither one smoked. And they all three smoked. And they smoked a lot. Almost light them off each other. But to sit down on the porch, you're visiting with them. And, like 3 of them kind of it was in a kind of circle. Yeah, talking. The little coffee table there in front of us, we was all sitting there talking. And it was a cloud of smoke the whole time we was there. We was there a couple of hours because we got to get out of here. I got a headache. I get a headache, smell all the smoke. But it would be. It's like one would finish that cigarette and oven, by that time be cranked up. There's no here, be lighting up another one. It's just a cloud. Somebody rolls theirs. My old uncle could roll a cigarette faster than you could shake a stick. He'd take that paper. I forget now, was it Bull Durham or somebody like that? I forget now, King Edward, or was it King Edward? Somebody. Sir Walter Raleigh, somebody like that. Put that old paper here and that tobacco there, and it looked like a joint. A little marijuana joint sticking out of his mouth. Yeah, he could roll them. Yeah, I quit, and it was hard. It was one of the hardest addictions you can get to besides food. Somebody says food. Yeah, food is. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we all go through that. If you try to lose a pound, you can gain a pound easy. It is hard to get rid of it. It's hard to get rid of it. Today, yeah, cigarettes, you got a choice. Dozen eggs or cigarettes. Which one you need the most. Yeah, thank you, Nancy. They are sweet, witty, and brave Buster. Old Buster, he don't miss a lick. He goes everywhere I go. He don't care about the weather. It don't matter if it's lightning, the thunder, or what. He's there. He's gonna be with his PawPaw. Woody looks out the door first. Uh-oh, it's raining, PawPaw. I can't go out. Get my hair wet. I'll be a mess. Ben's coming back this morning to try to finish that last washing and get that done. I think he's going to try to come back tomorrow for some little jobs I want to get done. We got to go down and do some work in the pasture, and I'm hoping he'll come and help me on that. If he don't, I can do it myself. Not a big deal. He can't come on Friday. And Friday, we're going back to get Lex anyway, so I can't do anything on Friday because we leave fairly early. So I didn't see what Ronnie said, if he's talking about his sister-in-law or what. Yeah, thank you, Connie. Push that like button. Yeah, tell your neighbors. Come join the family. If they want to join in, I'm trying to read. Sometimes I get to talking, I'm not able to. I'm not multitasking, where I can read and talk at the same, telling a story. And I'm trying to read what folks are saying. Oh, thank you about my garden. Karen said that beautiful little sign, PawPaw's Custom Garden. But then I got them two good friends of mine. I say friends. Ron and Will call it Pansy Garden and all. Well, Ronnie don't even have a garden, and Will, it may be pansy to him because he plows hundreds of acres. Big time farming. It may be to them, but it's kind of like Will probably don't have a garden though. He probably don't have one. It's kind of like old Cuz comes over and Cuz, I'll be showing him something like that. Well, you should have. And I'll say, Cuz, what we're talking about? I think we was talking about a carport one time, and you should have done this. I said, Cuz, do you have a carport? No. I said, they don't tell me how to build my carport. Oh yeah, we have a lot of fun with people like that. I don't do beans. Someone is doing some beans. I eat beans. I don't grow beans. Oh, Steph, I tell you about Steph. I went by her yesterday. She told us Sunday night, please come get some plants. She said, every year I make too many plants. I don't need that many. Her and Bud's been working out in that garden for now several days. Get it all planted, put it all back in, and I saw her out there yesterday, and I was going down to Kim's to get that pressure washer, and so I pulled over. Says, "You got your plants all out somewhere? I'll see what you got while I'm here." She said, "Yeah, come on." She had trays and trays stuck everywhere around where she was working, and she lost a few of the tags, so we didn't really know what some of them were, because when she was moving them out of her little greenhouse, tags getting fall down or drop off or whatever. But she said, well, I know these are this. I know these 2 or 3 here are this. These I don't know. Anyway, I took a few plants and put them out, and so it's on my video. But it was a lot of fun with her. But she had so many things. I think Dan's gonna go down and get him some plants from her, and anybody else I guess wants any plants. And she offered me some things I had no idea what they were. I said, no, I don't know that stuff. I'm limited to what I can plant. Anyway, I got my cucumbers going good, and I got some tomato plants from her, and I've got some tomatoes in here, but they're only so tall so far. And I've got my little peppers. I got 2 little peppers coming up. Finally coming up. I don't know why those peppers are so slow, but they finally coming up, little Tabasco peppers. And I said, I got some stuff coming up too, so I don't need any more. And I got those 2 big containers I'm gonna build a frame for, and I just wanted to do that this week. Whether I get to it this week or not, depending on the weather. I don't want to be out there cutting and stuff in the rain. But if the weather stays good, then Ronnie's got tomatoes and peppers. All right, Ronnie, I apologize, buddy. I apologize. I was wrong. Yeah, everybody's entitled to one mistake. One. I have a lot of fun with Ronnie. He's kind of like that thorn in your side. You think everything's going good, and all of a sudden you get these off the wall remarks. Off the wall. And then all of a sudden, him and Will get going back and forth about me. How sorry I am. And their comments are trying to outdo each other. But then I got sweet Jimmy over there tries to defend me. Thank you, Jimmy. You're a good man. I hope to go over with Dan here. I'm thinking pretty soon to Ronnie's. Dan's going over to get a calf, one of the little miniature calves from Ronnie. And I've got Ronnie's 2 goats that I've been raising for about 9 years now. Yeah, I had to get a loan to feed them. But anyway, I hope to take them to him, and hopefully we go on a Saturday or something. We can meet Jimmy. Jimmy wants to meet us and bring my fig trees. You can't bring my fig trees and leave them there at Ronnie's because Ronnie will kill them. He's already threatened to kill them. Go pee on them. So that's what we're hoping to get done. But when we go, then I'll sure make a video of it. It'll be scary. I can tell you that right now. Okay. Trying to catch up on what you guys are saying here. Where is William this morning? I haven't seen William yet. I'm hoping he's doing well. I didn't talk to him at all. Didn't see nothing from him yesterday. The day before, I chatted with him several times. He may have something going this morning. You know, he may be getting out a little bit. You know, he's an early riser, I think, and when he get out in his place, you know, he likes to get up early, get out and do stuff, or at least look at stuff. So he may be out there, and hopefully he's okay. Oh, William, Ronnie said he's at a cow sale. Okay, all right, good deal. I went to well, I've been to cow sales all my life, but I went to one of these big registered cattle sales promotions, you know, up at Waco years ago. 5 Oaks, I think is the name of the place. I think it's 5 Oaks or something like that. With my friend that just passed away recently over in Alabama. And by the way, I talked to his wife just a couple of days ago. She called me. But we went up there and got a room and rooms, and we stayed. We had supper. They had this big place to eat, and we all went there. All these cow buyers, you know, and I just kind of blend right in. Yeah, I blend right in. He was buying. They didn't know. They didn't know I wasn't buying. I think I had $3 in my pocket. No, we had a good time, but they was serving steaks and all this kind of stuff, you know, and set up there with a big cowboy hat on, you know, and act like you got money. They did, I didn't. But it was fun. Then the next day, sure enough, the cow sale, I think he bought 2 real pretty cows, grown cows for his herd. And then we brought them back home. So it was a nice trip, overnight trip up there in that sale. It was a lot of fun. But they had hundreds of cows and bulls to sell that day. But anyway, yeah, his wife called me. And I couldn't get a hold of her when I found out he had passed away. He passed away actually several days before, a couple of days before I found out about it. And so I tried to contact her and I couldn't. So I sent a message through the, you know, the funeral home where the guest book, you send in flowers and all this kind of stuff. Then when I sent this stuff, he liked trees. He was big into trees. So you could buy flowers, you could buy a tree, you know, and that tree would be planted, you know. I bought a tree. Well, a little tree. Anyway, yeah. But you leave a message. So I told her, when you have time and feel like it, give me a call. I've been trying to get hold of you. And sure enough, a couple of days ago, she called, and sweet lady. And I worked with them and for them, you know, over the years. Every time they'd leave town, I took care of their place, you know, fed all their animals and gathered the mail, took care of the dogs, the cats, and everything, you know, and watched over their place. And they were really nice people. And she said he hadn't been sick long, but he took a turn, had some little issues, but his liver, he had a liver problem, and his liver finally give out. It failed him. What are you gonna say? And he passed. But she said they talked about us all the time up there, you know. And I said, yeah, I bet so. I bet so. Old Gene down there in Plum Grove. But she's doing okay. Okay, Connie's got to take her husband his tea. Okay, and she's gonna be right back. Uh, I don't want no giant chicken. Somebody, Steph's gonna hatch off some giant chicken eggs. I don't want no giant chickens. I've got 10 hens. One of them's old that Bree gave me, an old hen, and I got 9 young ones, and I'm getting around about right at 8 eggs a day, and so I'm not complaining. In fact, I've given my neighbor. We give Dustin eggs whenever he needs them. And I was able to give my neighbor 18 packs the other day. The other night he come over and got them. So we don't need no giant chicken anyway. I got a giant peacock out here now. Oh, he's so pretty. But he's out here yesterday. Oh, he was strutting his stuff yesterday. He walked around out here, chickens and guineas kind of coming and going. And he just had that old big tail feathers all out. Oh, he strutted forever, it seemed like, out here. Every time I come by, he strutted. I had to stop once. He wouldn't even move out of my way. He just had it all bowed up, his old big tail fan out, I had to back up and go around him. Get out of the way, Jack. You like his t-shirt? Well, it's wrinkled, right? Someone, especially Ronnie, will say, oh, you need to wear something that's not so real. This is my play clothes. Y'all ever had play clothes? This is part of them. I have shirts that I wear to town. They're on a hanger. Shirts that I wear around here that I work with, they go in a drawer. Fold up and go in a drawer. And yeah, they get wrinkled. But I'll work so hard today, them wrinkles will come out. Anyway, I'm trying to read about the mother passing 3 rose bushes. I didn't get to read all of it. My mom planted stuff all the time. Her and Lester planted most everything at the cemetery down here. In fact, that's one of the things Ben and I are going to be doing tomorrow, measuring out for the cemetery and get it cut off from the property and stuff. Right? Yeah, Ronnie called me last night. I just come out of the shower, and you streaking? I said, no, I'm not. I got my shorts on. I'm not like you, Ronnie. I'm not running through the yard naked. I just come out of the shower, And he ain't got a shirt on. I said, well, hope it don't embarrass you. See all them muscles. But my mom was always planting stuff. Always. And she said it's making memories. And I guess it really was, making memories when you see a certain plant or tree, and my mom planted that. She planted some of these mums, these white mums, they like corsages or whatever, down here in my driveway. And they come out every year, and every time I drive by and I see them, I think about my mom planting them out there, planting them in this one little area, and they come back every year. So yeah, she was a planter. When I was a kid, she'd plant every kind of little tree she could find, and she didn't want no trees cut. Didn't know. And she comes home one day, and my dad had more big pine trees. There's some still out there back behind on my driveway, and across behind Kim's there's still some. And there's some guys that are cutting them. Oh, she jumped out of the car. I said, stop. And my dad said, I told him. He said, no, we can't let them trees go. She was upset. Anyway, they let them take what they had cut. And they said, okay. They said, okay, y'all have that. Just don't cut no more. But now there's 3 of them down there have died, and they're up over that power line. And one of these days, they're going to come down. First, one of these big storms, they're coming down. And I've called the light company and told them about them, because they're going to tear the lines down when they come down. And I told Kim, I said, maybe you should start calling too. And maybe both of us called, and I finally sent somebody out taking trees down, because they're on the power line. They're right there, and they lean. Here's a power line, and they kind of like lean over. They're big trees, so I don't know. If we take them down, they're going to take that power line down with them if we have somebody cut them. And power line usually comes out, power company, guys in them bucket trucks, and they'll take them down from the top down, piece by piece, to get them down, So if we lose power, we're going to be without power for a day or two, if not longer. Uh, the white peacock is pretty. I think her name's Teresa. I like Jack the best. I mean, he just. But I haven't seen a male, a male white one. I haven't seen. Jack's the only one I've seen really, the male. And boy, he got a beautiful. He's just beautiful colors all over. Uh, yeah, you don't miss a willow tree. My aunt, cousin, mom, had some like, I don't know if it's willow or little plum trees or whatever they may have been right there at the back door. She'd break off a little thin switch. Switch. If you got in trouble up there, it didn't matter if you was her kid or not. And we all of us wore cut-off shorts. And that little switch be so long and flexible, it almost wrap around your leg. You just kind of wrap around when you pop you one. We didn't want to get in trouble around her. Jack is a beautiful bird. He truly is. And like Ronnie says, God's handiwork. Only God makes something that pretty, He's exact, It's all exact. The little designs are all the same, perfectly designed, same. Well, look at little children. Only God makes little children like it. They come out. Every one of them's different, but all of them just special. Jack came from Cog Hill. They raised some pretty peacocks then. Yeah, Bubba, hey, was that Baby or Bubba? I couldn't see. Remember those switches? Yes, yeah. Our weather is not supposed to be severe. It was tough going after Lex last Friday. We run through that storm. Somebody talking about the weather, and it was horrible. But the same storm that went on up through Tennessee, Arkansas, and Louisiana, and all up through there, and really give them a fit. But we went through it going to Houston, and you literally couldn't hardly see across past your hood of your car. And everybody's driving real slow, and that's the only good thing. Everybody slowed down. They couldn't see. Sometimes in these storms, some people don't slow down. They keep right on going. The next thing was a big wreck, But it's just been cloudy all week and misty. It's like there's a mist in the air. And somebody got a razor strap. Woo! I bet that baby hurt. Oh yeah, somebody said they saw about Birdie going country with me yesterday. That little birdie guy. They were coming on the porch back and forth with these pressure sprayers, and she runs out. She darts out. The first place she goes back here, this little water trough I keep out for the dogs and cats and stuff. It's so big around. She jumps in it and makes her little whirlpools and jumps out and runs through the dirt, and then and then Buster grabs her and flips her 2 or 3 times and teaches her a lesson. Like, you ain't supposed to do that. Yeah. Next thing you know, she looks like a pig. And then she's ready to go back in. I hear she screaming. And I knew what happened. I knew exactly when she's screaming, and put her out. And she says, "Don't let her in, she gets cleaned up." So there's no way to keep her out. With Ben had the doors open, and going back and forth and doing stuff. Little girls in there back and forth. I said, there's no way to keep her out of the house. So I just took her with me. I said, we'll just go for a ride. And Dirty Verdi. But listen, I put her on her with me, ride down. We're good. And they play, and she plays down at Camp Heidi. But she don't want to ride. So I got ready to go. I said, come on. And she's standing there, look, and then she take off. Run around. She just, I think, oh, she's scared to get on or what. And Buster looking at her like, come on, stupid. It's time to go. And Woody said, I just take a nap. I ain't going to wait on this. So anyway, she found it. I just drove slow. She run on beside us all the way home. Just happy with her little tongue, happy she could be all the way home. But Dirty Verdi could hang out with me, and I'd be happy with it. I don't mind taking her out. I did go out and turn the water trough upside down. They have water in the house, and there's a small bowl of water on the back patio for the cats. They ain't got to have that big one out there. She can't do much damage to a small one except stick her face in it. But anyway, I would keep her out with me. She could hang out with us boys, if she wanted to, but she don't want to ride, and I'm just so afraid to take off, her chase me, and I don't know it, especially if I didn't know it. And she get off out down there somewhere, and I lost her or something, get her, She ain't gonna stand a chance if a coyote runs out and grabs her, or Bigfoot wants a snack. Yeah, old Bigfoot get her. Hi, Diane, Sharon. Try to catch up on some of y'all, what y'all talking about here, instead of just talking. Chris, Peggy Coleman's here. Ronnie said, is she here? I haven't seen Peggy Irwin. I don't know if I've seen Peggy Coleman yet, Ronnie. Supposed to be storms widespread, they said today, all across. And it looks like it outside this morning. I haven't looked at the radar or nothing, but it is cloudy. It's dark, cloudy. The wind's blowing and mist in the air. All right, Amanda's got her coffee. Here's to you, sweetie. Yeah, Verdi's like Bree. Yeah, she don't mind getting dirty. I made her stay out yesterday until she cleaned herself up. But yeah, she'll outside where there's no water to get in, she don't get nasty. It's just getting in that water, and then she gets in the dirt. And Buster, he can't stand it. A wet dog, he got to try to dry him off. He tried to help. Woody don't get in the water. He don't get. Do you, Wood Dog? Woody don't get in the water. No, Wood Dog don't get in the water. He don't get in the water at all. No, my boy Woody, my little buddy Woody. Oh yeah, I love Woody too. I love Woody. Ronnie gets kind of out of line, sometimes, and I have to call Jimmy to calm him down. Jimmy lives close to Ronnie, and they hang out together. And I can call Jimmy, and he'll calm Ronnie down a little bit. Oh, he may get towed off a couple times like I get towed off. Okay. Oh, my goodness, I can't even see a mini farm or something saying hello. Well, good morning to you, too. Good morning. Did somebody jump a fence? I did not jump a fence. The white donkey jumped the fence, whatever his name is. It was not Ivan. All the little horses, Gidget was out in the big pasture. I was down the back, actually, with the cows. And Gidget's running back and forth. Daniel's too little on both sides of the fence. You know how they do, back and forth. And the little white donkey got excited, I guess, and he's running a little short stretch back and forth. They're going all the way down. They come way back up and way back down the other pasture. And one of those trips he comes up, I guess he's going too fast to stop. He's right through the fence. Didn't hurt him. I saw it, and I come up, and Jake come out, and he got him, put him back in. He wasn't hurt. He didn't hurt him. No. Hoolan short. I couldn't see what that said. Palucci? Is that his name? Palucci? Yeah. If that's his name, yeah. He jumped it. He's back again. It's just for the little horses. I went ahead and put Gidget back up. I put her back up. Stop that running back and forth, because that's what I got him, I think, going. You know, all those three was running back and forth. So I put her back in with the goats right then. I went ahead and caught her right then, put her back. So everybody calm down. Everybody got to calm down here. Yeah, he just had surgery. Yeah, exactly. He just had his surgery, and I couldn't believe he jumped through that fence like that. You'd think he'd be kind of stove up a little bit, you know. When they did that to Ronnie, he was stove up for a while. All right. I love you, Ronnie. He seemed to be a good donkey. I don't say he hasn't caused no problems, and yeah, they'll calm down some, Piggy. They sure will. You do them that way, they'll calm down. Ronnie says once a jumper, always a jumper. Maybe, Ronnie. I know a cow. Life's experience. You ever get a cow that's a fence crawler? They never stop. And they'll teach others to do the same thing. We bought a cow one time as a calf, a rescued cow. It was raising beef masters, and she's a show calf. But when she got grown, she went out in the pasture, and she was constantly trying to find a place to get out. And she got out. You know, she'd go wherever she wanted to go, and then you have to go let her, but you know, she'd crawl through, but you'd have to cut the fence down to get her back. She wouldn't crawl back through. You know, it's constantly like that with her, constant. And she'd get others to go with her. Oh, okay, I hope your doctor's appointment comes out good too. I sure do. Yeah, Moo's brother was that way. Yep. Some are like that, and they'll teach your whole herd to start it. You know, you gotta do something with them, and put them somewhere else, or put them in a corral or something. You're not gonna break the habit, though. You're not gonna break the habit. Yeah, for Tex. Tex goes through a fence when he gets angry, but that's a bull. You know, bulls. I don't know if you can build a fence to keep a bull in if he's mad. He's either gonna go over it or he's gonna go through it, or dig a hole and go under it. You know, if they get mad, they're mad. They get mad all over. Oh, Moses come up for a snack. Ivan gets angry because he didn't want to share snacks. He knew I had cookies. I had them favorite cookies. You know, and Ivan got mad and run poor Moses away. I finally made a circle out there. I give Ivan some cookies. Went on, made a circle, come back and give Moses some. It can't be like that. He can't be. Got to be able to share. Yeah, Tex. Yeah, Texas. He's something. He's something, that guy. Yeah, Peggy said he goes through the fence for the girls without the makeup. Yeah, he don't care if got makeup, but not the way guys are. They don't care if got makeup on. All right, don't care if we got a headache. Ronnie. Okay. We're about to run out of time here, guys. Good morning, Ricardo. I guess Ricardo was in the bathroom. He had to make his daily run to the bathroom so he'd tune in. Oh, he's a nice guy. I chat with him quite often, and he got these trained roosters. It offends Ronnie, because Ronnie's roosters are not trained. They're just peckers. That probably doesn't sound right. They peck Ronnie a lot. He got one that attacks him. He ought to end up in a stew pot, Ronnie. Watched the little clip yesterday somebody sent me where a lady teaching a rooster not to be aggressive. I don't know if it works. I've never tried it. She held him down like that rooster would hold a hen down, but then she pushes his head down in the dirt, down, and not let him look up the way he does making a hen, be still. And then she held him like that. She turned him loose, he walks off. She said that'll stop him. And then they found out what it's all about. So Ronnie, you get up and go on out there right now. Catch that rooster is bad. You hold him down in the dirt. Let me know how it works. Texas, Lester's fence tester. If he can keep Texas in, he'll keep anything in. That's true. He went through a lot of fences. Yeah. Okay, and it's off to make lasagna. Okay. And it's over there, I think, Denmark, I think. And she's been with us a long time. No, Ronnie, I've been nice. Jimmy knows I'm a nice guy. Ronnie tried to turn sweet Jimmy against sweet PawPaw. I have fun with them guys. Tex still now and then tear something up to go somewhere. Anyway, guys, I hope each and every one of you guys have a great day today. We're gonna get close to cutting this off. I just want to say this before we get cut off. It don't feel for Ronnie. Somebody's feeling for Ronnie. No, he don't need it. He don't need it. Spray the rooster with water. Well, that might work too. I've seen people spray dogs that fight, and most times it'd break up. Michelle, you have a great day, sweetie. Same to you, Jackie. Same to you, sweetie. Carla K. Janet, goodbye. Have a good day. Jamie, I'm glad you liked the coffee chat. Come back. We'll do it Monday, Wednesday, and Friday till you get tired of it. I look for Ronnie to cut me off anytime. All right, I'm glad you needed it. I'm glad it helps you a little bit there, sweetie. Sometimes guys, we need something to kind of get us going. You get up, you turn the news on. If you sit there and watch the news very long, you get depressed. Because everything's not like you think it should be. Around the world, not just here, around the world. You go shopping, you sure get depressed. Oh Lord, it's high. But you get with friends and you sit around and chat a little bit, it makes you feel better. It maybe get your day going, give you a smile in the morning. I have fun doing it. I have fun. One day it gets down to just me and old Ronnie. We sit there and just chew each other out, talk bad at each other. I'll still enjoy it. But I do. I've made so many friends with you guys. I consider all y'all my friends. I consider you guys family. We all gather up here together. And 99% of the time, it's all the same ones. And now and then we'll lose one. But it seems like we always gain one, or two or three, whatever. And saying that, if you're new on here, we welcome you. Just to come on here and have fun. If you got something you want to say, just throw it out there. People, I watch these guys responding to each other. And so many have made friends with others that they met right here, and then become friends, So yeah, and we discuss things and talk about things. Sometimes I missed some of the discussion going on because I'm trying to talk and I'm trying to read at the same time, and don't want to get off track, but I do get off track sometimes. Uh, Thank you there. Just a horsey gal. All right, she's been with me since the beginning. All right. Uh, oh, it's 1 a.m. Whoa. I couldn't see the name. Angela, what it was? It's 1 a.m. where she's at. She's still up watching this stuff. My goodness, sweetie. You need to go to bed, get some sleep. Uh, Bye, Karen. Uh, I hope you guys enjoy it. We're going to be doing some stuff around the house, and I'll make the video for tomorrow. Uh, Been washing the house, and I got some projects I'm going to try to do today if the weather will let me. And I'm not ahead, but this video I make today, I have to come out tomorrow. I try to get a day or so ahead. It helps. Uh, yeah, Steve, Sue, and Ricardo, glad you all's here, guys. uh, I kind of feel for Steve and Susan. They got Hank, that big black and tan hound, and they got about 3 other dogs big also, and 3 or 4 cats. And if there's a storm, all of them want to go to bed at the same time in their bed. So not much sleep going on, but you get that many people in one bed. I sometimes have time with Buster and Woody. Buster wants to be on one side. And here, listen here. I'm gonna cut this off. I could get in bed. I sleep on one side or the other, but I'm on one side of the bed, and Woody don't cause no problems. He just snuggles up right here, and he'll lay there all night. And if I turn my back to him, little old face is right there, I feel it breathing on my neck. But I get used to it. But Buster, he's on duty. He's on guard duty. So he's, lay down, jumps up. Any sound, he's up through the house, go check it out. Maybe a cat in the house somewhere doing something. Runs and looks out the window. Yeah, run, jump on the couch, look out the window, see what he can see. But worse than that, she said, what happens to your bed at night? When he finally is ready to go to sleep, he wants under the cover. Okay, that's fine. I raise the cover up and he can lay right there. Throw the cover back over. There's no problem. We keep air conditioner going in our room. It's nice and cool. But he wants to walk around under the cover, walking, not laying down. He walk around. He just pulls cover wherever he goes, and the cover is all going everywhere. And I'm pulling the cover back. Me and poor Woody, and he walking around. And he go down to the foot, finally stick his head out, look around, and go back under. It takes him forever to find that spot he wants to lay down at. And then he lays down under the cover. If he hears something in the house, he takes off and almost takes the cover with him. Yeah, look at him. Now, see, he can sleep now. He's tired. He's tired from all that activity here tonight. All right, guys, we're going to cut this off and get it out to you. Well, you're getting it anyway right now. And I'm going to get back in, see what's going on, get started for this morning. I had a goat get out yesterday. That's the first thing I'm going to do is go check my goat fence. And I'll video it when I find what it is. Moki and 2-Spot. I was out there at the garden, and they come up beside the fence on Logan's side. They ain't supposed to be able to get in there. They got out somewhere, so I'm gonna go this morning and find out where they got out. Now, 2-Spot come back and got back in, but Moki, she stood right there by that gate at Logan's. It's almost getting dark. I said, God. So I go and get her and lead her around, put her back in the pen. So this morning, before I let them out, I got to go see where they got out and get that fixed. All right, guys, I'm going to get it go. It's 59 minutes, almost an hour here. I love every one of you guys. I enjoy it. I'm glad you're here with us in the mornings. I appreciate you watching my videos. I see it's a family thing because it's always like the same folks watching my videos, and I appreciate each and every one of you. I truly do. Y'all keep it going. Y'all sure do. And it's my same little family group, and that's what I love, you know. And if new folks come on, you're welcome. We hate to see anybody leave, but you know sometimes folks do. Sometimes it's not what everybody wants to see, you know. They got their own thing. I love you guys, okay? Love every one of you. Stay safe. Uh, remember everybody in prayers, and we'll see you tomorrow morning. Now back here for a live on Friday morning. I love you guys. Y'all take care.